Good morning, traders. Welcome back to another interesting live trading video. Today is 31st of Jan, Monday, and we've already taken the morning trade. Sorry, no, the recording could not be on. I thought recording is on, then I finally found it was not on. And we took the morning trade at 37,900 P. We took 250, the regular lot size of 10 lot size, and the order was picked up at 565, and we exited at 623, 622.9. This is where we exited, and this is a position. We have closed the position because we had a good downside momentum here in the morning, because it was a gap up open, and then we have a strategy for the gap up, in the sense like, whenever the gap up, too much of gap up is there, market always tend to push down to come back to the mean position. So that's why we were just thinking, and it was also very close to the yesterday's break down area. So it was trying to move up, and then but we were very confident that market is going to again push down. So this is where exactly we picked up the trade, and I think I'll show it in 1 minute. Yeah, just below this candle we picked up the trade, and we closed the trade exactly in this position. And it was reaching here, we closed the position. So as of now, we're good for the morning trade. It's really good. I'm happy for the positions here. So now this will serve as my stop loss for the rest of the day. So currently we are in the 14,500 profit. So let's see how things are working out, and if there is any new trades, we'll definitely update you guys. Traders, you can see this. See, this entire the slowness into the market, or the confusion, is just because you had too much of gap up here, and the overall market sentiment when the market was closing was on the downside, but it was coming to a point of an important support level here. You can see this is there are two confluences for this particular area. One is it's coming to a trend line, and here it is also in confluence with the horizontal support line as well as the trend line support. So this area will try to hold the market, and most of the people would have picked up from here to go upside, and their target would be here. So those who actually were predicting this movement would have bought some call, and they are already into the profit, so they exited the profit. So those are some of the points which I was thinking, okay, because the people who have picked up yesterday are thinking about a reversal from this particular end, their profit booking is here. So the minute market started pulling down, they started booking up the profits, and then we know, that quick spike is what we were looking into it. And now you can see the market is again trying to pull back up. But again, it's going into a resistance zone. See, this will take some time for the market to decide what it's want to do. If market is trying to form a higher high pattern, then this high of the day should be taken up. This swing high should be taken up. Or if it's forming a lower low pattern, and then it should again break this level. If it is not, then it will go into a pattern formation. A pattern formation is typically what we see as a rising wedge, or a falling wedge, or a triangle pattern. So these are the kind of pattern formation it can get into it. And if that get into a pattern formation, then we have to wait for the pattern to be broken, and then decide where the market is going to be. So tomorrow being a big day, people's expectations, or people might buy positions for tomorrow, or people are expecting a good budget being the reason very simple. It's politically bound to it, because there are 5 state elections coming up, and the central government would try to give a good budget for sure. So everybody's predicting a good budget. So if there is a good budget, then obviously we can see some tax cuts or some additional benefits given to the corporate. So those are the things. Maybe in income tax, some kind of benefits would be given to the general public. So if that being the case, the market will tend to make a good up move. If market want to make a good up move, I'm really expecting this market to pull down and close somewhere here in this zone. in 37,500 or 37,600. Then, if the market is opening up tomorrow in 38,000 level, there will be definitely a gap up, and then the market will shoot up from here. Roughly about say 600, 700, or even 1,000 point rally can be expected tomorrow. And then when the market is, the budget is getting announced, you can see the market will try to move upside. So as of now, let's not preempt anything before it has been done. So as of now, I'm closely watching. I'm not into any trade right now because I've already showed you this is the morning trade. We've already completed the morning trade, and we didn't want to hold for a long time because you can see that it was just a 2 minute trade. In fact, it was a quick trade because morning it's a momentum trade basically. So I'll explain about the morning momentum trade. Maybe this weekend I'll try to come up with another video in which how the people trade in the morning, because morning the momentum are very good, but if you place in a wrong side, then you will lose a lot of money because it's really quick. You need to know where to place the money, how to judge the market, where the market momentum, how market cheats people, where it picks up the stop losses, and all those things you need to really understand. If the market is pausing for some time, you need to know what the market is thinking at that particular point in time. If market is trying to move upside, you can just see in the morning 1 minute candle, the first candle high is not been taken, and you can see the second candle high is also not been taken, the third handle meaning all these candles are forming a lower low pattern. At the same time, the meaning higher low patterns and lower low patterns has been continued. Morning itself it formed into a pattern. So this green candle is the candle which is very very important. This is where it triggered the downside momentum. So what it did is it typically took the people's order from here, and then it immediately moved upside, and then it showed that people for the normal traders to get into the trade looking at this particular candle. So people, after seeing this candle, they would have thought this market is going to break this level and it's going to, they want to go and enter into it. The minute this candle was created by the market, and I could expect the market to come down. So I've already placed the order downside here, and then we were just waiting for the rest to happen. The minute it pulled back down, and we exited somewhere in this position. The reason to exit at this position, there are two reasons. One is 38,000 round number is also here, and there is a resistance. Typically, there is a resistance in this zone. You can see this is a resistance zone. So these small detailing, this we learned over the period of time with our experience. So let's see how it is performing. Market is currently trying to form a lower low pattern, but meaning lower high pattern. But I'm still a little doubtful. It will definitely get into a the pattern formation. Whether it's going to break this level and then come back and form a new lower low, and then try to present a trending downside trending thing, because Nifty is completely opposite, because Nifty is forming a higher high pattern and Bank Nifty is forming a lower low pattern, and it would be definitely confusing for the people. So it's better not to be inside this particular area and lose the money. So let the market decide. And as of our strategy, which is the triple S strategy, we will wait till 10 o'clock because it's a gap up. So a 9 period moving average will take some time to get adjusted. So 10 o'clock, after 10 o'clock, let's see how the market is doing. And obviously after 10 o'clock, the market, if this is like this, the market would be on the consolidation mode. And maybe after that, you can see if the 9 period moving average is slanting upside or a downside. You have a 45-degree angle, and you are able to see or spot the position of your retracement candle. You can either buy upside or buy downside depending upon the position of the candles. So I'll keep you posted. As of now, this is the condition. Welcome back, traders. I'm just planning to take 38,100 CE, 10 lots. Let's see how. I'm just still waiting for confirmation. Just want the market to pull down a little bit down so that I know like the retracement is already done. Just fly off from there. Traders not much of things happening in the market. It's like gone completely sideways. And let's see, we're just planning to wind off the trade for the day's work. So we had an opportunity to take the position when this market was reversing from here, and it was a good position for us to take. But the problem is, like you can see this 5 minute can did not give us an opportunity to get into the trade, and we were just waiting to re-enter in case if there's coming for a retracement, and it got consolidated. Then it started moving up here, and here again in this level we could see the slowness into the market here. There was a complete slowness into the market, even though it was like trying to break away from this particular level. There was a little slowness into the market, and then we could sense that market would actually like push down. But end of the day, it's into the total sideways market now. So market is preparing itself for the big day tomorrow. Let's see if let's hope like how the trade is working out, what is the budget coming up, and we will see if there is anything better coming up. Then we'll definitely take a trade according to that. Probably now, no. It doesn't show any trade right now because it might be some kind of false alarm in the minds of the people. Time is also like 2:45. You can see it's 30-minute chart. I'm seeing here a possibility for a trend line break. You can see the trend line is getting closer and closer. You can see this particular moment here. The market is trading within the trend line base here. See, these are the signals which market is generating currently. Is it going to be a false alarm into the minds of the people that it's going to fall from here, or tomorrow we might see a gap up and then from there it's market completely moving upside? That can be also one of the possibilities that the market can throw onto us. We never know like how it is planning to do. As of now, no clear signals. I'm watching Nifty as well here in my other system. Not much of a movement, like the Nifty is still showing a little bullishness into the market, but it couldn't break away from this 14,000 sorry 17,400 levels. Still stuck in that particular level here. We could see the market is trying really very hard to break away. But Nifty is showing a little bullishness, but Bank Nifty is showing a bearishness into the system. Let's see how it is showing up. As of now, no plans to trade, unless and otherwise I really get a clear indication that market can push the things down. It's 246 now. I've got another 45 minutes of trade. An active trade would be roughly about say 20-30 minutes of trade was active left in the market. If the market starts trading below this level, there is a good opportunity for us to take a trade till this particular level, because you've got like good amount of stop losses kept here. You can immediately might trigger the stop loss. It can bring the market to this level, because this level was pending for a long time. So market has a reason to come to this level as well. Let's see how it's working. In case if it's coming down, we'll be taking a put ends 37,600 put, if there is any. If not, let's say goodbye for the trade for the day. Today the premiums are really high. The premiums are extraordinarily high. You can see the out of the money calls and puts are exponentially high in the current scenario. This is all because of the budget which is likely to happen tomorrow. For tomorrow traders, we need to be really careful regarding the budget. It might be a volatile day. It might be a trending volatile. Market will try to show huge swings into the market. Just be a little careful when you're placing the order. Just try to keep 50% of your positions only. Don't try to keep your full quantity, because it might trigger your stop loss and you might feel that I've lost the money, and after taking a stop loss it might go in your direction as well. So try to be a little careful when trading tomorrow especially. So the only point is this buyer candle here. That's the only worry. Only if it starts trading below this particular level, this level will neutralize the buyers here. Below this level, that is 37,000. If I could just mark it very perfect, this would be the level. The minute it starts trading, then the market will start getting neutralized. See, technically how we want this trade thing to happen is like, we want this candle to come down here, take the entries of people here, and then go back to this level, and then the same candle, we need that candle or the next immediate candle to push down from here. So that's when we will be planning to enter. We'll not be planning to enter on a breakout session here, because it might trick you as well. So I'll be waiting for the first breakout, and then I'll leave the market. If it's not giving me an opportunity, I will leave it. If it is again after this breakout, if it's giving an opportunity, I'll definitely take it. patience is the key, traders, because we know how the market. See, here, like see, everybody knows there is a weakness into the market. It's coming close to the trend line. It's not that you and me are seeing, there millions of people are seeing. So what if everybody's order is kept here? Maybe like people are interested to take. The minute it crosses the mark, people will be trying to enter into the market. So what will happen is all those people will be scared of if there is a kind of sudden movement upside, and people will start squaring off, and again after that the market again pulls back down and start continuing the journey. That's how the market is operating. Let's see. I've already kept my positions prepared here. I'm just like thinking to take anything above 540, 41. Max figure will be 540, 10 lots, and if it's doing the same way which I'm expecting, then I'll be interested. If it's not, then I will close the trade. Let's wait, traders. See, the market is pushing down. I think there should be some kind of entries for the downside as well. If it's continuing its journey, I'll not be interested again, because it can turn back anytime. I want this to if I could go to the 1 minute, it'll be better for me. Yeah. Yeah. It's taken the order values. It's gonna continue. I need a little bit more pull back into it. Yeah, exactly. This is what I was just thinking. Yeah, a little bit more pull back into it. Yeah, 3 minute. Yeah, you can see. See, this is what I was talking about, traders. See, it made the people enter here, and then it suddenly started moving upside. This is what it traps the people in. The people who are patient after taking the trade will be holding the trade. If not, they will be exiting the trade. Still waiting, traders. We have not entered into the trade. You can just see I've kept my orders ready. See, imagine if we would have entered into the trade here, just looking into a breakout from the scenario. Yes, you enter into this, and then you suddenly see your trade has been going against you. and I've been the victim of this kind of trades even before. So that's the reason I was thinking that I don't want to enter if it's not getting me into the trade. No problem, I'll be least interested to, I'll be least bothered about it. Like, not taking a trade is as good as making money, because you save your capital, you save your profits here. Now there is a swing low is now created. Now you can see this market is already forming a higher highs and lower high formations here. The lower highs are being formed here. You can see there's one higher highs here, and then another lower high here. Another lower high is getting created here. See, this is the pattern which I said, like, see, it is getting closer to the trend line now. See, when the rejection was happening for the first time here, you can see there's a good amount of buyers who took the market all the way here. The second time it came to the same trend line, it couldn't take even to the previous high. So you can see there is a weakness into it. The weakness is more evident. You can see there is a definite amount of weakness into the market. Let's see, traders. We are at close to 3 o'clock. It is 37,600 PE. I've just prepared. Let's say I will reduce this to 5 quantity, meaning 5 lots, because the time is also running out. I don't want to take the risk even if it's going to come down. So it will be a 5 lot. I'll be keeping a strict 10, it's like 125. I'll be keeping a 10-point stop loss to it. It's 541 will be the entry price, and 531 would be my stop loss. Market showing some weakness into the market. The push what we are expecting is not happening here, traders. Like, see, I'm expecting a fake breakout push down here. It's not giving that kind of push what I'm expecting. See, this is how the market operates, but we know for sure. But we need that definite push down. We need that, sellers getting activated, the buyers getting trapped and sellers getting activated here. It should all happen in a flow. It's just taking a bit more time than what we could imagine. So that's the reason I in fact like reduced the quantity size from 10 to 5. If it's still taking more time, then I will reduce it to 2. I would not take much of a risk into it, because this is taking away a bit more time than I'm looking into it. Yeah, it's a new 15 minutes. traders, I'm taking it only 3 lots here. I'm not taking much of risk. I'm entering into the trade. Your trade has been placed. My stop loss is 15 points for sure. You can see the order is still pending. It's 541 is the entry price for me. The market is still at 528. So it's already 1 o'clock, so I don't know. Sorry, 3 o'clock. Still like a little confused if the market is gonna push down below this. Yeah, it's already taken the trade. Yeah, you can see that the market is already taken the trade. I don't believe this traders because this is like something different into it. Okay, let me go to 1 minute chart here. The momentum loss is still there. My stop loss would be 520, 520, sorry, 515. I have to take a little bigger stop loss here because 516. I place my stop loss here. Still the momentum is still not picked up. I'm just waiting for the momentum to be kicking in. 3 o'clock. I-50, you can see. The minute it starts trading above 580, I will exit my trade at 580s, or I will change my stop loss to the buying price at 541. Still, it's in the same price as my buying. Not much of a movement. It shows a bit huge amount of volatility. So, yeah, it's hit the stop loss traders here. You can see this is highly volatile here. It's okay. This is more or less expected. Like, this is how the market is gonna be. But that's the reason I kept only 3 lots into it. So we limited our risk to that level. Let's see, traders. I think that'll be done because we already taken one position and it's gone against us. So it's better that we don't take any more trades after this. So thank you for watching the video. Please do hit the subscribe button if you are new to this channel. Please encourage us to make more live videos like this and more educational content, which we are ready to happy to give you more content for the options trading. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful day ahead and wonderful trading days.